Hello, everybody.
No.
And
Geeking.
interesting intro. Welcome back to
guys.
the Spaced Out
I
Podcast.
just realised I was sat there like a ghoul.
Episode 7.
Is it episode 7?
Yep.
What? Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll trust you on that one.
7
weeks, mate. Superman came out 4 weeks ago. Anyway, whatever episode it is, guys. 7 apparently.
I'm pretty sure it's 7. Yeah, because we've done Superman.
Did you count the bonus?
Fan Four Stick, Fantastic Four, Freaky Friday, Freaky Earth Friday. Maybe a 6.
Annabelle. Weapons.
Oh, weapons. Yeah, it's 7.
Okay, all right.
Look at that. It's not.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a short episode today.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Because-
not much news this week.
No, but I think what I was going to suggest to you is that we should try and do like a few films on the next one. Like maybe we see Materialist, Life of Chuck.
Yeah, but
like-
just do the new.
Yeah,
The
like
new
kind
ones.
of. There's a lot of stuff out in
We
August.
can have a little break from the Conjuring. As well.
Well, no, because we're going to watch Conjuring 3 next week, and then the week after that is the new one,
Oh my gosh.
Nightmare. I am low-key like
I'm a
already
bit sick of the
already enjoying
Conjuring.
this franchise.
I mean, it's
Um,
like it was started off pretty strong. To be fair, I don't think this.
Should we just get
Anyway,
straight
yeah,
into
let's just
Conjuring
get
2?
into Conjuring 2. So this week we're reviewing Conjuring 2.
All right, scores out of 10.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
6 out of 10.
Yeah, okay. What did you give the last one?
7. I said 7.5. I think.
Okay.
I really like the first one.
Yeah, so did I, but I just don't think.
This
you know what? I
one-
think this one does some things way better, and also some things way worse.
I don't think it does anything better.
The family dynamic is way better, like
Oh.
way better. I also just
Okay, actually, you're right. Yeah,
I also
but
just didn't-
also
yeah,
so
yes.
many kids, and like didn't care about any of them, even the girl.
there were just as many kids in the last one.
Yeah, I didn't really care about any of them either.
Yeah, like no, but I cared about these ones more, and the mum, I think.
The mum being on her own was like, yeah, but I really like the I don't
Also,
know.
I just preferred like the London backdrop.
Yeah, it felt. Oh, I'm sorry, but that kid with meant to have the stammer was not a very good actor.
I also don't get like
He was like,
it was so.
and then, and I was like, oh, that's not
Watch him actually have a stutter.
nightmare.
um,
God, this is going to be one of those This is going to be like an episode someone's watching in 2 years and we're massive, and they're going to be like, "Oh my god,
interesting opinion.
getting cancelled."
But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think the family dynamic is much better. I prefer the London backdrop. I watched this again with my parents, like I did the last one.
You watched it twice.
No, I watched
Oh.
the first Conjuring with my parents, and then the second one I watched this one with my parents.
I see.
And I was watching this. This is sort of kind of irrelevant, but I just want to mention it. Already sort of straying off. But this, for me, I'm watching something that's set in 1977,
yeah,
and I'm like, this time feels like foreign. Like this is like a this
yeah,
is like
mate,
an old
crazy.
time. And my dad was
Yeah, what
sitting
is
there.
only set in the 70s?
My dad was like, I remember this.
That's crazy.
He was like 8 when this came out. When this was set, sorry.
Mad.
Yeah, so it was just so weird.
Yeah, this in my head, this is like 100 years ago.
Yeah, and he was like, you don't know about the Egham horror. And I was like, what? I was like,
Egham.
yeah, it's set in Egham.
No, it's not. It's set in Enfield.
Enfield,
It's
sorry.
in London.
Not Egham.
Egham. In random ass place. But yeah, so in this one we've got a British family. We've got a single mother and what was it? 2 girls, 2 boys.
Yeah.
Single mother with her kids. Creepy shit start happening. Basically the same as the first one, to be honest.
But in London.
Ed and Lorraine Warren are brought in, but they're meant to be like, stop not doing this anymore. But then Lorraine's like, we have to go. No. Oh no. Ed is like, we have to go.
Mhm. Well, really, the church is like, we have to go.
Yeah, and then you've got the nun, which is in this film.
That's about... The nun feels like Annabelle. Just...
Nah, the nun's way more like the nun is quite a central.
But what is it?
It's Velak, mate. You don't know Velak, bro.
I
Get
do-
to know.
You know, it surprises me that the nun has got a spin-off, but then the Crooked Man...
The Crooked Man they were making when it got cancelled.
Really?
I looked it up. Yeah, hang on. They were because I looked it up because I've seen that design.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh,
that.
I've seen that design so many times, but
And
I
also
didn't
I
know
felt-
that's what it was. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's.
I feel like I've
What-
heard that before as well.
There's a horror film called The Empty Man. Yeah, the Crooked Man film. Oh my god. Oh, what they did make it. What?
Because is it connected or is it just a different thing?
Hellboy the Crooked Man.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why. But a TV movie in 2016. No, it's just a random movie, and it's not even. I don't know. But surely that's trying to rip off.
What
but
is
no.
that? What is that?
But there was one in development.
By the way, for all you non-watchers, Alex just showed me the ugliest poster for any film I've ever seen.
Let me show the camera. No, 'cause I don't have to.
I'll just edit it in.
Oh, no, guys, sorry, but there was definitely a cancelled film.
But they made The Nun and The Nun 2.
Yeah, James Wan confirmed it will not be moving forward. He still has a movie in his head about the character. Yeah, we got The Nun and Nun 2. Sorry, that was a bit of a sidetrack.
As usual.
But yeah, The Nun and The Nun 2. But then there's an Annabelle trilogy.
Well, yeah, there's 2 nuns.
Yeah, but Annabelle's barely in the first one.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird. And Annabelle just has no relation to the plot.
I kind of want to watch The Nun. But I swear The Nun is about, like, a nun who then becomes the nun.
I'm guessing it's like the origin story of the nun. Like Annabelle.
Yeah, but in the film she says, she's like, oh, it's just taken a form to, like, challenge my faith. Like, it's taking, like, a religious form to go against her beliefs. Because at the end you see it and it's just like a horned devil. Everything in these franchises is just a horned devil.
Well, is the third one just going to be the same thing again?
Yeah, and I think the fourth one will probably be the same.
Yeah, but
one of them will die in the fourth one, probably.
Nah. One of the Ed or Lorraine.
Well, I don't know what happened in real life.
They didn't die from a supernatural thing, I don't think. I mean, to be fair, I don't know, but I don't think so.
Yeah, but they would just do that for the film, wouldn't they?
God, that would be so poor, though. No, they wouldn't. I feel like, although obviously this is probably like, well, depending on what you believe, like this is obviously exaggerated, but
it seems pretty,
like, based on the accounts and stuff.
Like, did you hear the thing they played?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, not the trailer, the credits.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah,
crazy.
Creepy.
Yeah, really creepy.
But I don't think they would.
Yeah, no, they probably wouldn't do that.
One of them
yeah,
dying.
But mate, that's the second one. We've not even seen the third. The third one might go completely like crazy.
I don't think it will.
Didn't it make this? That one was in 2016. The third one came out in like 2021. There's a big gap.
Yeah, but how many Annabelles and Nuns came out between?
Annabelle was 2019. Annabelle 3 was 2019. So yeah, but still, that's quite a long.
Yeah, but I think these, at least Patrick Wilson.
He's so good.
He is great, but I think he's probably like
ready to be done.
No way. Is that 25 minutes?
Maybe it was 25 minutes. Is that your? Oh no, it's probably from.
Oh, that's mine. That's for TikToks.
Oh, God. Little behind the scenes there.
Sorry, guys.
So professional. But yeah, go on. Tell me some. So you gave it a 6 out of 10. So that's not negative.
No, I don't think it was a bad film. I think. Oh gosh,
creepy.
This is a really poorly produced episode. I don't think this was bad. I think it had that opening. Oh, so good. When they're like cutting splices, like videos of London.
Videos of London.
Like
no, they were at a different case, and it was the guy that killed his parents with the gun, and she was walking through it as if she was him, and she had the gun.
No, but sorry, not the opening then. But when they went to London, they had like almost Super 8 footage of London, like from the 70s.
Yeah.
That I just thought that vibe was so cool. It kind of reminded me of in 28 Years Later when they do that similar thing.
Can't really compare this to 20 Years Later, to be honest.
No, but just that one sequence.
Actually, really disappointed by this. I feel like, I don't know if I've made this up, but I feel like I've heard people say, oh, the second one is really good. Pretty sure the Escape Pod said that.
I don't think it's like, I think it's fine. I think it's just as good as the first, really.
No way. The first one is way better.
I think if I hadn't just watched the first, I would have watched this thinking it was just as good.
To be fair, I was thinking if we watched this when it came out, I would have been more just like if we watched Conjuring 1 when it came out and then Conjuring 2, as and when they came out, I probably would be like, that's why I feel like with this fourth one, we're going to watch it and just be like, oh God, like it's just going to be more of the same, isn't it? But also like the poster for the fourth one on its own, like just with the devil, I'm like, but I thought that poster Because have you seen it? It's like the silhouette of like the devil.
No, I haven't seen it.
But I thought like, oh, like we will
Gonna search it now.
like that silhouette will be like a demon character from these films that's in all of them, which to be fair kind of is. Because have you seen Insidious?
No.
Because Insidious has 4 movies. See the one I'm talking about?
What is happening? I keep clicking on it and it goes to a different one.
Let me see. Just show me it on images.
That's what I'm trying to... Oh, yeah.
No, but just don't click on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah. But you know what? Why this 4th one might be exciting is because they're like, this is the last one.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, also, we're watching this knowing they're not going to, like, die or, like, they're not going to get majorly injured.
I don't know. I didn't really know. Because I was thinking at one point, I was like, does he die in this? And then the next 2 are, like, prequels or, like, interquels?
Nah.
Because this is such type of franchise.
Nah, because this 4th one, they're like, this is why it was their last one.
Yeah, because one of them probably died. Nah, no way.
I don't think one of them
that would be crazy. Just read it after. Not true.
Yeah, like...
But...
I love the openings when they just do, like, the almost Star Wars like text.
I also like how each opening is like just a random case to start with, but like obviously but also the first one was Annabelle in the first one, and then but the film's not really about that. But this one was a bit more like the nun was there at that first supernatural thing, and then she's obviously comes back. But I also feel like the nun was kind of in this, but then it felt like that was separate, and then they folded it back in. Because all the stuff with like the old man and him with the yellow eyes, I didn't think any of that was scary. I didn't think any of this was scary, to be honest.
I didn't think much of the I don't know. I think as soon as I've watched one horror film, though, the next one, like, and then I watch
So Tame.
Another one back to back, it's like my expectations are dampened.
Yeah, I agree, but I thought it was just a bit naff. Like, I really liked. There's about 10 minutes where nothing happens and all the characters kind of just talk, and Ed Lorraine, Patrick Wilson's character, plays like a song on his guitar for the children. So wholesome.
I can't help falling in love.
Oh yeah, and also that last moment with them, was that not just the Endgame ending? That shot.
What?
That shot of them dancing together at the end, is that not just a shot from Endgame at the end? I think Endgame ripped off the Conjuring too.
Oh my god, crazy conspiracy theory throwing out
accusations. But yeah, I thought this film was mid.
It was. It was fine. Like,
I just feel like I have nothing to say about these films. Like they're to be honest, they're less. I thought these were going to be really good, and to be fair, they are quite basic. But I think what the charm of these films is having their relationship at the center, and they're recurring, and like,
it's kind of weird to have a horror franchise where there's like 2 characters that are like the main crux of the whole thing.
Yeah, like it's kind of like the Knives Out movies where it's like you get them and then you just get a random
It's like a different case, yeah. It feels like a TV show where it's like mystery of the week.
Yeah, it does. I'm surprised like they didn't make this a TV show, because actually no, that would be so bad. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting watching one of these in the cinema as it's new, because these already feel so old.
Well, I'm just
especially that first one.
I mean, I also I'm invested in these characters now. Like,
yeah, to be fair, I am. That's why I want to watch Annabelle 3, because they're in it.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're in an Annabelle.
And they must have recast her daughter, because in the first one she's really young. In this one she's a bit older. In the third one, in Annabelle Comes Home, it's McKenna Grace.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I bet she's recast in the new one as well. It's like fucking Ant-Man's daughter all over again.
Probably, but McKenna Grace is a bit old now.
Yeah, kind of crazy not to keep her around though. I don't know.
Well, unless this is like set like in the 90s.
I think that this one, when was this set? Did you say 77? I don't really know when the first one was set.
Well, it's just going along.
But yeah, I really just don't. I was watching it thinking, I just don't have anything to say.
Yeah, it was a bit long as well.
It was so long. Oh my god! I started watching it on Sunday night at 10:30, and after an hour, I was like, got back from work today, fucking shotgunned it. And the thing is, when I started that second half, was around that bit where it was quiet and wholesome, and I was like, oh, is this about to become like? Because I was watching it thinking like, this is really good.
Yeah.
Is this about to become really good?
I also just think we're very easy to win over with like wholesome things.
Yeah, because he was being such like a dad, and he was like just kind of being really playful. And when she was watching, I was like, oh.
My favorite part of these films is when he's like, I know you guys are scared, but like we're here now, and like we're here to help you. I just think that's so wholesome.
Yeah,
like, I love that. But also, we're very easy. I think anything becomes slightly wholesome, me and you are just like, oh my god, that's so cute.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we move on from The Conjuring too?
Can I announce something?
You can announce something.
So, this is. I feel like you're going to be quite shocked and happy about this.
What?
So I've been doing a lot of thinking recently. This is okay. This is not.
What is about to come out of your mouth?
You're gonna giggle now. Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man now. Tobey Maguire's been dethroned.
I mean, look,
because I think that's been a point of contention between us for quite a while.
You know what?
Because the only reason
this annoys me is because we've got matching Spider-Man tattoos and we should have got the Andrew Garfield logo.
I don't think I said no to getting Andrews.
Yeah, you did. It was you.
I don't think I did.
Well, anyway, but
no, actually, I did because I wouldn't want that tattooed. I would. I don't know actually, because that that edit I sent you the other day, Tasm.
No, but
with the voiceover, it was like Uncle Ben's voicemail.
Oh yeah.
I've just watched that like 5 times in the last 2 days, and just No Way Home. He's so clearly the best out of the 3 in that film. Like he just outshines the other 2 by quite a way.
Wow.
And I used to be a Tasm 1 hater, L from me. And watching it again recently, I absolutely love that film. And I also love the second one, despite its problems. It is a bit messy, but like the highs of that film are just nuts.
I just kind of love all the Spider-Man films though.
I do, but I think I was really...
3.
Apart from what?
Spider-Man 3.
Just a bit disappointing, really, isn't it?
Way to ruin the moment.
Far from Home's worse. But yeah, I've been a big Toby guy because Toby was like my childhood. But I actually just love Andrew Garfield Spider-Man so much, and he's so good. And so I thought that was. I've also decided No Way Home is my favorite movie of all time recently.
I was thinking that.
Did I not tell you that?
No, yeah, I think we've both said that many times.
Because. You know what, actually?
No film means as much to me as No Way Home.
Fact. Right. After this, we are going to rewatch Logan at the cinema. I've never seen it at the cinema. I think I would still... The thing is, I say that about No Way Home, but I'm not fully ready to say that yet. I think I need to watch that and Creed and Place Beyond the Pines like a few more times. At least once more each. But for the longest time, since it came out, Logan has been my favorite superhero movie. And I think I would consider putting No Way Home over it now, but I think this rewatch is going to be like the decider.
I think I would say Logan is like a better film. And Logan
100%
hard. Like it's
Spider-Man No Way Home is not far from, but it's not the best superhero film. Civil War's better film than No Way Home.
Yeah, like there's a difference between my favorite and the best.
Like I think Logan will still be the best. There's no doubt in my mind about that. I think Logan is genuinely incredible, and I think I'm still going to absolutely adore it. But I don't know. I could come out of it and be like, no, like Logan is still my favorite superhero movie. But then if No Way Home is my favorite movie, that's a bit contradictory. But anyway, yeah, I'm really excited. I've not seen Logan in a while, and I've never seen it in the cinema.
I watched it in the cinema in the place we're going to.
When it came out?
Yeah, when it came out.
I wasn't allowed.
And then I think I watched it. I think I've got it on DVD floating around somewhere, so I watched it once more then.
I've seen it probably 6 times, 7 times.
I think I've only seen like 2 or 3.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
So good.
Why are they showing
They're just doing an X-Men reissue.
Oh, really?
But they did it at Odeon as well. But they did it at Odeon like 2 months ago. Logan was on when I was on holiday.
Oh.
But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. I love Andrew Garfield,
Nice.
but I also love Tom and Toby. So
I don't. Despite what I say, there's some charm to Toby, and I also think we're incredibly lucky to have 3 Spider-Man actors that are
actually incredible. Like,
and just because I say what I say about Toby, I don't know. He's good. He's all right, actually. Maybe I'm trying to be too heartfelt, but actually I'm just not that much of a fan.
Nah, but yeah, because but anyway, question time?
Yeah.
I'm done with The Conjuring. Mid.
Yeah, same. And also,
I really feel like
that Spider-Man detour is really not a Conjuring review.
I feel like The Conjuring 3 is going to be shit. I heard it was bad when it came out.
Oh, God.
Can we watch that one together, please?
Yeah.
Because I really, watching that alone was so dry.
Well, maybe watching Annabelle together was a bit of a... Thank you, God.
But The Conjuring 3 will not be as bad as that. It's called The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It.
Yeah,
anyway,
let's
right.
just see.
Question time?
See next week. Yeah. My question was a little bit sort of like emotional and heartfelt.
Okay.
Maybe.
God.
But I just like want to know. I mean, I feel like we've probably discussed this.
Bite on my foot's really itchy. Sorry. Carry on.
What do you love about films?
Christ, that's a big question.
Well, I know, but we've not got much. I thought we wouldn't have much to talk about The Conjuring, so.
God, what do I love about films?
Yeah.
That is a good question.
Because also I feel like it gives our one fan...
The Flash. Something... Flash fan, you commented on our TikToks and you said we should do Glee. We see you and we appreciate you.
Yeah, we've never seen Glee.
We've never seen Glee
so
though.
But
if we get a comment saying that they've seen this, if they comment saying, thanks for the shout out, I will be on our actual episode, yeah.
Oh man, if
we get a comment saying, thanks for the shout out, we'd be geeking. Yeah, we'd be gassed.
I would be gassed.
So do it if you're watching. What do I love about films? God, that's a really big question.
Yeah, I know.
I think I love... You've really put me in a corner here.
My gosh.
Why don't you go first?
I think you've based your whole personality around.
I don't know. I think... I mean, to just talk about superhero movies for a second, because I think films in general is just like... I don't know. Like, I just love a good movie. There's nothing better. There is nothing better. But I think... superhero films for me, I think really kind of, I think when I was a kid, I was very much like, and my parents have said this about me, like I was very much like, I'm obsessed with this thing for 3 months.
I was the same.
And then I'm obsessed with this thing for 3 months.
Yeah.
And I remember, and then this kind of, let's call it an obsession with superhero movies, probably started around Iron Man 3 was the first one I saw in the cinema, and I didn't miss one, an MCU movie at least after that. And I remember thinking this is crazy, when they announced Civil War, I was like 10, and I thought, oh God, I'm so excited, but I was like, I'll probably have outgrown it by then.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, oh, like I probably won't be, like I'll probably be thinking, oh, I should probably stop with these. It's a bit childish now. That was in 2016, and I was 12.
Yeah.
And then it's only gotten more and more and more. Like, I'm probably more into it than I ever am, realistically, ever have been. Maybe not, actually. No, I think overall I am. But I think it's really interesting to me that is the thing that kind of really captured my attention and has retained it, because I do think I am very much like I get really obsessed with some stuff, like random stuff. And then I'll literally just move on from it straight away. And I don't really know why that is, you know. I think Spider-Man is obviously a character that means a lot to me and a lot to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think...
my question originally was, what do you love about Spider-Man? But
see, that would have been a lot easier.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I think I just love...
we'll go into Spider-Man a little bit. What do you...
Nah.
Nah.
But even with just the superhero movies, I just... like... I love sci-fi, and I love these stories that have these fantastical elements that hit real stuff, real feelings. And I think there are superhero movies, and probably more superhero movies than other movies, have made me feel like intense things that I feel like I can relate to. Yeah, and I think what I also love about what you know what I love about movies, and this is really weird. Not as in what I love about them, but movies I love. I love a movie with like the happiest ending.
Yeah.
Like nothing, I love nothing more than seeing like in the superhero movies, I love nothing more than seeing them like prevail.
Yeah.
But I also, and this is what I was talking about, my horror, like love for horror the other day. Like I also love finishing something and being like, fuck, like that is actually like a dour ending. And when I saw Infinity War when I was 14, and that film was the first time I'd seen a superhero film that didn't end in a positive way, really.
Yeah.
Like at all. Man, I sat there for like 2 minutes and I didn't say anything. Like my friends were talking, I was just like, give me a couple minutes. Like I don't know what to say. And I don't know. I think, oh God, sci-fi is definitely because okay, let me talk about this. Sorry, this is all over the place, but you've really asked me a big question here.
I opened Pandora's box.
2017, right, was the year that I remember I first realized that I wanted to make films, and the first year that I saw films that really resonated with me. And one of them was Logan.
Okay.
One of them was Blade Runner 2049. The Last Jedi, another one. Those three films are very like, I think I'll always go back and be like, they were very like formative to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they were the first three films that I watched that were like genre films that I kind of clocked that there was more going on than just the sci-fi.
Yeah.
And I really liked that. I remember thinking like, oh God, like I really, because at that time I was probably watching
there's like a double meaning. Like,
yeah, I was probably watching like fucking, I don't know, like Nolan's films and be like, oh my God, like there's so much meaning here and all this.
Yeah.
But I never had really thought that about like something from like a franchise. Like I'd only ever watched it and just kind of like taken it in. And I think from that moment was when I really like, because before then I think I was really into like even Civil War. Like when that came out, I wasn't that excited. Like not as much as I was for like Infinity War. I think from that point, I almost started to think more about those kind of genre films as my favorites, the way I do now, and less about the kind of more pretentious films, which I was pretty forcing myself to like a little bit as well.
Yeah.
That wasn't really an answer, but
it's just kind of your debrief of your film.
But
yeah,
Spider-Man has also been quite
formative.
I genuinely think No Way Home probably more than anything solidified in me that my love for Marvel and for superhero movies and for Spider-Man in particular is beyond like
a regular amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's beyond I'm a fan, and like this like No Way Home means I cannot even state how much that film means to me.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm gonna tear up here because like I adore that film. And this is why I think recently I've been like, this is my favorite movie because like nothing makes me feel that way.
Yeah.
No film. And I think that film really was like, damn, like these films mean a lot to me, but that felt really personal. And it really left a kind of impact on me that I think is only growing. I think I love No Way Home now. I think I will probably love it more in a year or 2 years or 3 years.
I remember when No Way Home came out. This is a really weird like connection I'm about to make, but No Way Home came out and then Jackass Forever came out.
Yeah.
And those two films feel weirdly like spiritually connected in my mind.
I saw that with my dad.
Well, they just are like they're both sort of these films that are somewhat like capping 20 years or like 30 years, like this big like franchise. And I think I remember I watched them back to back and I was like, wow, like this really feels like a moment in my life. Like these two films, like it feels like, and also they were very formative years for us. I was about to turn 18 when Jackass Forever came out. So I was like, oh, I feel like I'm becoming an adult.
Just about to finish college.
Yeah.
Directionless after that.
Yeah, and then they were like...
Yeah. You know what? Sorry, can I?
Yeah, go.
When I was watching Fantastic Four, I had this really weird moment. I watched it again for the fourth time last night. And I had this moment where I was like, if I saw this if that came out in 2017, that would have been one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
And I love First Steps. Like, I genuinely is probably a top 10 MCU movie for me. I'm starting to think I prefer it to Superman, to be honest. Need to watch Superman again. I kind of think I probably won't think that I'll Superman rewatch, but I really, really like Fantastic Four. I think it's so good. But like that film, mate, I would have fucking been all over that film when I was that age.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I had this moment where I was like, the way I feel about it now, even though it's not as strong as I know for a fact it would have been when I was that age, like it feels more kind of. Mate,
No. What's he doing? Mum, is that you? Mum, is that you? Banging. What is he doing? He's stopped. Oh, what the hell? Yeah. Really? Cool. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Is that your person, your uncle, not your granddad?
What the hell?
Crazy.
That was really unexpected. That was ages ago.
Correct.
My dad can't stop, so.
Fair enough, that's fine. But yeah, Fantastic Four was just a bit of a like. But also, there's movies like Doctor Strange that I absolutely adored when I was like 13. And when I watch it now, I don't think it's that good. I really think Doctor Strange is fine. But there are moments in it where it's almost like I enjoy the film less than I enjoy my memory of it.
Yeah.
And I just love movies, really. Especially Spidey, my goat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bit of a random all over the place.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Chop up, but sure.
Yeah, if you'd have asked me why do I love Spider-Man, that would have been a lot easier, but I couldn't answer that on the spot. No one's ever asked me that before.
What? Have they not?
What? Why do I love film?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Well, not like to the point where I'm going to go into something like that. But yeah. Anyway, should I ask you my question?
Sure. Not as
seems a bit silly now.
Not as emotional.
Still about Spider-Man though. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to say to this. I know this might be.
You want to ask me why I love film?
I did, but you didn't say anything.
Oh, all right. Do I mean?
Sorry. Yeah, you go. Yeah.
Oh, it feels forced now.
No.
I remember when I was, although this isn't a film, but whatever. I remember when I was 15, I watched Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, I watched it when I was 15 as well.
And I remember I went into this like careers meeting that this school set up for me, and she was like, "What do you?" She was like, "What do you want to do?"
Yeah.
And I was like, at this point, I didn't really know, but I was like, "What's going on with that mic?" At this point, I didn't really know. I said to her, "I don't know." I don't really know, but I just watched Breaking Bad, and like that really sort of made me think something. Like I love how that made me feel. That it made me feel a real certain way, and I love telling stories to my friends. Like when something happens to me, I love when I can say to them like, "Oh, this just happened," and I can make them laugh or like make them emote in some sort of way. And then I think in that meeting, like literally in that moment, I realized like, oh, this is like weird. I enjoy when I make people feel like a certain way, and I enjoy when like I tell them a story and I see their reaction change. And then I think about the films that I watch that I really enjoy and how I connect to them and like react to them and how I feel just after watching a film. And then that extends to like my opinions on things and my sort of my worldview, how it adapts. Like, as nothing else can make you like step into someone else's shoes as much as a film can, really. And like,
I feel like this is more like why you want to be a filmmaker.
Whatever.
Because I have a very distinct. Sorry to interrupt you.
That's fine.
I want to remember this. That's crazy because I think we have the same exact mindset. Because I remember I had this moment when I was like 16, where this thought just came into my brain, and I was like, "Oh my god, like, I've never realized that, but that is so true." And I was like, part of the reason I want to make movies is because the thought of something coming from me and me making it, obviously not us making it, the thought of the fact that I could make someone feel the same with something I've done, the same way that like No Way Home or Interstellar or Creed from those directors makes me feel is like that is my goal.
Yeah.
Like if someone came up to me one day and said that film made me feel X, and that was the same feeling that, I don't know, Edge of 17 had given me, I would literally be like, I'd be like, oh, that like, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't even be able to express to those directors that feeling or how important it was. And just the thought of getting a new mic, thought of being able to do that for someone else is like a dream, honestly.
Yeah, and the thought of being able to sort of change someone's sort of perspective, or like...
Mate, there are films that have literally changed. Creed, I don't think... I've always been pretty into like fitness and running and, you know, lots of sport. That came from Creed.
Yeah.
Like, that's where that came from, 100%. Like, I can trace it back so clearly. And now I don't even associate it with that, because it's been so many years of my life where that it's just something that I have done and I have thought about. That 100% came from that. 100%.
Thought of like a young kid watching Superman as well, and then thinking like, oh, it's just nice to go around and be like kind to people.
Be a nice person,
and, like, and just generally try and be good. Like that thought is so important. And although like maybe I'm older now, so it was a different film for me earlier down the line. I remember Little Miss Sunshine really had an effect on me. Like,
I really want to watch that. I've never seen that.
You've never seen that, dude?
No.
I think I've seen that film more than any other.
Yeah, I've never. You've mentioned this before.
And like everyone, like that just sort of shows that everyone's just going through their own thing, and like even in families, it's hard to like connect. But I just,
mate, when I hear the Superman speech on Instagram or anything, every time I'm like, oh, like that. And I hate when people, you know, when Superman comes out on No Way Home, people are like, oh, it's just like, oh, it's so silly, or, you know, No Way Home's just nostalgia bait, or any sort of complaint like that. And I'm like, you know what I think is so important? Films like that made for, you know, the masses that have this message.
Yeah.
Because as much as fucking, I don't know, like, I don't know, I'm saying Barbie's the opposite. I'm saying Barbie's the same. Like Barbie, I'm sure there are plenty of films that I haven't seen that have a very similar message to Barbie, but they weren't watched by $1.5 billion worth of people.
Yeah.
There are so many films about being kind and having hope. But Superman,
Spider-Man,
is ultimately going to be the one that resonates with people, because people are going to watch it.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I hate when people just discount and the superhero movies, and they say, oh, they're you know, they're ruining cinemas, or like No Way Home. Spider-Man
has really formatted my brain. Like,
same. Especially like, I must admit, I think the last 2 years, I think me and you and Oscar being as close as we are as well, has really kind of
stemmed from that.
Like, but I also think that has made me like that, like Spider-Man more, because we talk about it so much. And
but then I think about like genuinely what it means to me, and not like just as like a character, and it's just like this kid that like is trying, and like all he's doing is trying to be like better and the best like he can be, and it's just like
mate, it's so good.
It's so good. Like, and people say these franchises don't care, and like maybe sure, you know, maybe the executives sitting in the studio like
doesn't care, but
I'm sure Tom Holland and the directors,
they have no reason not to care.
Yeah, but I'm like, I would care if I was doing that. I would care so much. And if anyone ever said to me, "You've got to make it," like, if they handed me a script and I was like, "This is bad," I wouldn't sit there and be like,
I'll just well, within reason.
Within reason.
That video of James Gunn and David Corns behind the scenes is nuts.
Yeah.
Like, and oh god, I love that video, and I love when James Gunn says, because he says to him, he says you'll be getting mad because he's hurt your feelings, because he's saying something mean about you, and it's not nice.
Yeah.
And David Corns goes, "Yeah, got it," and he just walks off.
Yeah. And
I'm like, those two. And that understanding, and when he literally was just like, it was like you had a light bulb, and he was like, "Yeah, I know exactly what you mean," and they're so right.
Yeah,
they are so.
And it's just such that basic understanding of just like he just hurt his feelings. Like literally, he just hurt his feelings.
And it is as simple as that. And like when I rewatched Spider-Man 2 last year, like Spider-Man 2 for me is really a film about like feeling like you have certain things you were meant to do.
Yeah.
And certain things you should be doing, which I think everyone feels like. And I think there are also times when everyone thinks like, fuck that. I don't want to do any of that. And his arc in that film, I think, is almost about like owing it to yourself and to others to do it.
Yeah.
And I think I never realized that. I used to dislike Spider-Man 2 as a child. What an idiot. What a fool. And even like that speech from Uncle Ben in TASM, when I was listening to that edit, I'd never heard it this clearly. I must have not listened to it properly in the film. And when he says like, if anyone's destined for greatness, it's you. And then he says, you owe the world your gifts. You just have to figure out how to use them in the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that not just like the best thing you've ever heard?
Yeah,
and the most true thing?
Yeah.
And that came from a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
It makes me emotional.
I just think,
and like Spider-Verse, like anyone can wear the mask. Like
that
is such an important. That is just
such an important method. And I hear people like, I was speaking to some people the other day, and they were like, I want to do this thing, but like no one gets it. Like no one, they want to be an actor, and they're like, no one can be an actor. Like it's just impossible.
It's just a pipe
no.
dream.
Like no, that's not it.
Like it's not. Yeah.
Like anyone can wear the mask.
Yeah.
Like literally, that's what it means.
And like. It's just like No Way Home. It's just perfect. It's perfect. It's because having three people like that who probably in their own movies and stuff, like as in the characters, feel like they're the only people that understand that.
Yeah.
Having them be able to meet each other and realize that they are not the only ones it's just perfect.
Yeah.
Like I think No Way Home is probably the only superhero movie that I don't think there's anything I would change. I think there are plenty that I would change a lot about. I think there are some ones I really like that I would even change bits of.
Yeah.
There's nothing I'd change in No Way Home. It's perfect. It's a 10 out of 10. It's the best film ever made, in my opinion.
I think, I don't know. I don't even know if, like, maybe there are things I would change, but like, I just don't care. Like, I wouldn't. It's not about like this needs to be changed. It's just like maybe it would be like.
Nah, but just for what it is. Yeah. But like that's like. Oh.
But if I just move on from like superhero films, it's like.
Yeah.
You feel when you watch a film, like you feel the person you're watching's emotions, like you feel it.
Yeah.
And it's so impactful. Like there's so many experiences that like everyone has a different experience in life. And there's so many different experiences that you can watch a film. Like when I watched Parasite, I thought that because I just saw my poster up there, and it's like I have no idea what it's like to be like a Korean family like living in poverty, but I can watch it and I can feel how they feel and I can connect with them, and then I can walk out of that slightly like I'm not saying my worldview has changed or anything, but I'm a slightly more well-rounded person.
Yeah,
and I'm different, and I can see the world through a different lens. And I can care for people. Like, if I hear about something going on the other side of the world that doesn't directly affect me, I can think, well, I've lived through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I always had these, like, fantasies about, like, because I love Wong Kar-wai, like the Hong Kong director. Like, I've always had this romanticized Asian view.
Yeah.
Of like I always remember thinking like when I go to Asia, like I hope it feels like this. Because sometimes I watch movies set in London and I'm like, or England, and I'm like, oh, they're doing a really good job of romanticizing this because it's not like that here.
Yeah.
But when we went to Thailand, I was actually like, this is exactly what I had hoped, if not better. In fact, it was better.
Yeah.
And I just think like. But you know what else I love? I just love that films can have literally a million different purposes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe No Way Home's not the best film. Maybe it's Interstellar.
Well.
I do love Interstellar.
Anyway, that was a real long.
Yeah. That was good though. I'm glad you asked me that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just love
I knew you
Spider-Man.
would come around.
Why do you like film? Well, this guy called Spider-Man.
No, Spider-Man's different though.
Yeah, Spider-Man is
We'll
actually...
do that. We'll do that in another episode, maybe.
Is above and beyond.
My care for Spider-Man is run so deep into my veins. Like,
Yeah, it has.
it's literally me.
It will never leave.
No, it's so part of me. That character has a part of me. And
there's just so many amazing, like...
What are you talking about, Spider-Man? You talking about?
Just in the films, there's so many amazing moments.
Just like, what a character. Like, actually, what a character. And also, like, they say it's this big franchise thing, but then it didn't start like that. It started as this, like,
just a drawing,
creator, like, wanting to make something about a kid struggling. Like, and then it became this franchise because of the connections it had with people. Like, yeah. Anyway, well, I'll ask you about Spider-Man. I'll ask you about Spider-Man another time.
Yeah.
What was your question?
I don't know. I feel like we should leave it there, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah. That was good.
All right, guys. Well, it got a little bit emotional towards the end there.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah. We'll see you next week for The Conjuring 3, a film that probably won't have that much emotional impact on us.
And I think we'll try and watch probably Materialist and maybe Life of Chuck.
Yeah.
I will probably see it together, so I'm not going to see that with you.
Okay. Yeah, I might watch that. I'll go watch that with someone.
I feel like there's something else out as well. So much literally just come out or has been out. I mean, Weapons has been and gone. And then there's some, and then Nobody 2's out as well. Fuck.
Do we care about that?
What have we got? Weapons, Freaky Friday, Materialist, Life of Chuck, Bad Guys 2 is out. What?
Who
Nobody
cares?
2 together.
Bad Guys 2.
No, I know, but that's crazy. Smurfs.
Oh my god, with Rihanna.
Tenet.
Rihanna is Smurfette.
Should we go watch Tenet on Thursday?
Ooh.
Should we?
Maybe not.
Nah,
joking. Huh? All right.
Crazy.
Tenet?
Geek.
Boring.
Eddington's out on Friday.
Oh yeah, Eddington's out soon.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, guys.
We will see you next week.
We'll love you and leave you.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Oh my god, mate! They're putting the Conjuring movies back in the cinema just as we've. Oh, nightmare.
We can watch the third one in the cinema.
Oh my god, we actually could. Oh my god, it's out on Friday.
It's not an Epsom, is it? Just baited out our location. Anyway, no, we'll discuss that. We'll discuss that off camera.
It's not on for so long. It's not until the night before the last one. God, late episode. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next week. Conjuring 3.
Conjuring 3, watch that. Right. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.